Hey everyone, welcome back to 99 Bitcoins. And in this video, while the markets are kind of up in the air and for all of that to be considered, they're absolutely doing horrible, okay? But we're gonna look into one crypto that right now is kind of surging as Bitcoin has been declining. We'll look at the principles behind this crypto that has kind of taken the world on by storm. So let's talk about Zcash right now as we do get into kind of more of the privacy focus crypto, another niche within the world of blockchain. Okay, so this is something that we're going to be talking about right now, and I'm going to break this down, why they're having success. I'll also kind of share with you guys what they're doing here on the day, and it won't come as a surprise for most because they are having a little bit of an outlier performance, as there's in the top 25 right now and only down 2% and still surging over the last week and month, as we do see a lot of other top cryptos failing to gain any traction in this volatile environment. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's talk some Zcash. And please remember, as we get going, none of this is financial advice. Always be sure to do your own research and due diligence. Okay, so as we do look at Zcash trading at $421, down 2% as the rest of the crypto world bleeds. Whether or not you're watching this video now or on a later date, this could be a different real-time price. And also, the market could be fluctuating between when I'm recording this and actually when you guys are viewing this video. Okay, so let's talk about what they actually are and why this is going to be one of the Cipherpunk principles, as we do look for a Bitcoin alternative, as some people do classify it. We'll talk about Galaxy Digital right now in this piece. Okay, before we do though, I do want to touch base on what we are seeing here. This is Best Wallet. Right now, this is a decentralized wallet that is available for you guys. If you do want to sign up, download a Best Wallet. There will be a link down below in the description. Access to meme coins, all of your favorite cryptos. And also, I did want to kind of highlight the fact that they do have the Best Token sale, which is the native token for the Best Wallet. Okay, kind of like a gas principle behind it, but this is something where you look into the token sale ending November 28th. So the final month before the exchange listings begin. So if you are interested in the Best token and or downloading a Best wallet to transact your crypto, those links will be down below in the description. I do want you guys to do all of your due diligence and check the FAQs, white papers, all that good stuff before making any decision financially. Make sure it's the best decision for you. And let's get into Zcash further. But like I said, if you want to download a Best wallet, that's Google Play, iOS store, links are down below. Okay, but this is what is happening with Zcash and the Cypherpunk principles. Okay, as we do look for the blending of what we're used to, the traditional finance world, and also now decentralization. All right, the land of decentralization, DeFi, and blockchain. Okay. But as an alternative to Bitcoin, okay, Zcash is gaining a lot of recognition coming out of Will Owens. This is a research analyst, okay, from Galaxy Digital. And I do apologize, I had the wrong window up. But as we do look at this crypto right now, it's a lot smaller than a $2 trillion Bitcoin, okay? But they do have a lot of the foundational elements that comes from Bitcoin's code base. In some ways, Owens writes that it is a spiritual successor. Now, I do want to kind of preface this all by saying that if you are familiar with Bitcoin, there has been a lot of alternatives that have kind of tried to be reborn in current market. But this is something where Zcash does a little bit of things differently, okay? Since 2016, when Zcash took over and started its journey, this is where you look into the price increasing nearly tenfold, okay, from $396 well, right now it's well above that, but still from a $40 level over the past 2 months. And this is one of the ones I got to be honest with you guys, I did miss out on. Just going to be honest, I was told about this crypto, was told, hey, put a couple $1,000 in Zcash, and completely dropped the ball. Just my mind was in different places and wasn't really worth, overloading my kind of plate, if you will. Okay. But after we look at that 7-year peak that we hit back in October, and now we're even surpassing 376, as you do want to kind of look into the 423 level. Okay. And it is kind of interesting to note how it's outperforming all of the other cryptos right now in the space, despite seeing this downturn and all of this volatility. Okay. But if you do believe in what Owens is talking about, saying that how Zcash is being positioned as an alternative to Bitcoin, okay? Now, just hearing those words, alternative to Bitcoin, has me a little bullish, but a lot of people that do argue that the ETFs are kind of impeding on Bitcoin's ability to serve as electronic cash. Obviously, guys, it's a store of value. Okay, I understand the Lightning Network and all that discontinuation, but there's plenty of other cryptos that we can transact with, and Bitcoin for me was never that. It was always just kind of hold Bitcoin and see what happens. Basically, it's the future. Okay, but as we do look into this, this is where you look into the 21 million proof of work consensus model. Okay, that was forked over from Bitcoin's code base. That's a lot of technical jargon, but also a issuance rate that is cut in half every 4 years. Okay, so it's a more widespread privacy crypto in kind of what they're trying to do. Okay, now for years, Bitcoin users have used CoinJoin, okay, as a strategy to combine funds for a single transaction. But now this is something where there has been a mounting regulatory pressure against that. So kind of opening up the door for something like Zcash and all of the things that they want to bring to the table to get involved. Okay, so this is kind of where you look into another person, Mert Mumtaz, the CEO of Solana infrastructure firm Helios Labs. Okay, saying that he loves shilling privacy stuff because it actually ends up making a difference in the privacy properties of these systems. Okay, so talking about Zcash's dynamic in specific, as it has enhanced and shielded a lot of more transactions that when those funds enter the same pools, if you will. Okay, so that's kind of where you look into the privacy aspect of Zcash. All right, and you can look into other ones that have tried to find their footing in the space. We can talk Monero, we can talk Litecoin. All right, these are $6.4 billion cryptos and climbing. Okay, now for relevance sake, Zcash has surpassed them, now 6.98 billion. Okay, and looking at that overall market cap list, you can see that right below Hedera and Sui, two of the cryptos that I personally favor quite a bit as well, Zcash can find itself sitting right above Litecoin and Monero. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to share with you guys. I do want to know if you guys are believers in Zcash. Are you involved? Did you ride that wave? Leave a comment down below kind of with what your thoughts are and your take. Honestly, I knew about it, just kind of new to the whole Zcash ideal. So curious to hear what you have to say. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do so now. Also, we did talk about the best wallet and the best wallet token. You will find those links down below in the description, but I thank you all for watching this video. We'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.